Welcome to Dunmers Divines. I'm getting faster, so.
You are. Okay. So you just got paid out by the Kumatong bet maker from within the arena canton. You are still with Jew, who turns and says, "Well, now that you got all that fresh coin in your pocket, why don't you pay me back that drink?"
I'm gonna give him a gold coin and say one of the best drinks I've ever had, or maybe it was the conversation.
Right. Yes. Let's get another drink together.
Oh, sure. Yes, we can do that. Yeah, I think Gladius is. I wrote in my characteristic flaws that he's like a drinker. He just didn't get what I just didn't get what you were going on about. Let's go. I think Gladius is going to buy a round on the house for everyone in whatever bar we walk into.
Okay. Drinks are generally pretty cheap. There's about 20 people here, so yeah, 1 gold does cover a round of drinks for everybody.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And I spent 2 gold on second gold piece on the tip.
At this point, the atmosphere is quite convivial then in the bar he's taking you back to, the same one he brought you to earlier. So it's a mix of Dunmers and as well as a more varied crowd, all looking quite capable of a deadly fight.
So this is what you do all day?
More or less. I aim to have at least a fight a day, but you don't want to oversaturate yourself or your bets go down, generally. Less interesting. But it's always good to have a fresh matchup.
Okay.
You did very, very well.
I can do better when I set my mind to it. Okay, and so like non-professionals, can you how easy is it to talk a professional, talk to sully a non-professional's honor, or claim that your honor is sullied by a non-gladiator?
Well, normally there's sort of a rhythm to the escalation of these things, and it's all great house politics. The real duels to the death that you'll see here, it's all counselor of such and such and the counselor of so and so duking it out. And even then it's normally not to the death.
I'm not necessarily looking for a duel to the death. I'm just asking about
You're more likely to get a yes out of anyone within the great houses, just on the basis that their status is their honor, and insulting their honor can insult their status as well.
I can go directly to the.
Yes. Well, someone could. You're just a. Pardon, but an Anwa.
Outsider, right? Okay.
Everyone can tell you're not from Vardenfell. Not even from Morrowind, I'd wager.
Originally, I was raised by an Ashlander tribe, but
You're what? Your name is Gladius.
it's a long story. I think. Okay. How hard is it to fake rank?
Fake rank? Well, normally a counselor of a house wouldn't really take much insult unless someone was a few ranks within their station, and there are published books that get updated whenever a new counselor is added.
Okay. Well, is there one house that isn't represented in this city?
Well, technically, somewhat too. Vardenfell, Reptar.
Hold on.
Vardenfell really only has a house presence from the more northern great houses, so Telvanni, Hilalu, and Veteran. Technically, many of the members of the temple here, as well as all of the coordinators, are Indoral.
Who is it who isn't here?
Indoral
Okay.
and Dress. But Indoral is sort of still here.
Okay, so dress. Cool. What? Do you know the name of any dress errant son? Errant child?
You'd have to check the books.
Ugh.
And you're going to need to work on your...
Gravelly voice. Wait a second. I would like to use minor illusion. You create a sound or an image of an object within range. Okay, if you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, somebody else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any sound you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration, or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends. I immediately start to scream with his voice. I'm like,
Everyone turns.
I'm gonna be like, I'm the greatest gladiator around.
Everyone does turn, and after a second, a tall Nord thumps him on the back and says, "Ha! Well, that's a neat party trick. Our Jew would never say something like that." Which Jew sort of ducks his head.
Okay, I'm like, Boom, boom, boom. Okay, can I have both a visual illusion and I really want to head of this guy's self. Can I go to the, okay, I'm gonna tell Jube, I'm gonna go check out the local magic shop and, do you want to come with?
Sure. So, sorry. Most of the time when I introduce someone to this life, they either step back, say this isn't for me, I don't want to risk my life like this, reasonable, or they jump in and I'm having to hold them back from immediately taking on a second fight. But what are you doing?
Right, this is, if it's not I was gonna impersonate a dress and insult people's honors until I got a deal to the death, and then get to kill a bourgeois for free.
Okay,
All right. Maybe. No, that's. I see it now that I say it out loud. It's another one of my plans. It's not where I'm trying to do it all by myself. Sorry.
So let's pause. I don't think you could impersonate anyone in a great house. For example, I am a guard at a manor. We'll say I'm a veteran guard. You are the son of a councilman from House Stress. How do you address me?
I don't. You're a commoner.
I'm not a commoner. I'm part of the house. I may not be a high-ranking one, but as a member of a great house, I'm still due acknowledgement as you approach.
Well, that's fair and good, but if I'm just if I want to insult people, then I can just.
How are you going to insult them if the guard hasn't even let you in the manor?
I can, as I just showed you, I can scream pretty loud with this minor illusion.
And that, if you haven't been accepted in and aren't following at least some of the protocols, you're already behaving with a lack of honor that doesn't mean that they have to dignify you with a duel.
This is too complicated.
You don't understand our politics. That's fine. Most people don't. I don't.
What if I say my honor has been offended, I am the son of Dress. You have to you have to fight me. What if I yell that from the outside?
Then you're behaving like a drunken Nord.
Does it work?
No.
Okay, well, cool. Thank you for letting me know that my plan wouldn't have succeeded.
But if this is something that you really want to do, it is somewhat easy for an otherwise unadopted Dunmer to get accepted into a house. There are 3 on the continent, and there's a lot of room for upward mobility in the middle of a bit of a land grab.
I don't care about that.
Well, you do, because if you're not at least a house cousin, you're not going to get anybody into a fight with you.
It's fine. I'll get. I don't need to. See, too many roads. This. I don't want to go through the proper route to get some bourgeois blood on my blades.
Let's just step back. Let's step back. What are you trying to do?
You know, for a minute there, like with the narrative that we had going on, I was like, I could be a hero of the people in the arena, make some of my revolutionary ideas or some of the ones I learned from my mentor.
That's all fake. That's all showmanship.
Yeah,
Everyone knows it's fake. I've got sort of the revolutionary, like, outlaw, but of the people vibe going on myself.
Right, but it's not like if you're like I was hoping to do something with that, but I see it's not gonna. Yeah.
It's all the money's good, and it's safer than alternatives with my skill set at least. But it's not real.
Yeah, I don't think it's for me.
You really, really care about strange people you've never met? To the extent that you were trying to plot your way into challenging noblemen to duels to the death?
Well, I have this friend called Nine Toes.
Here, Malin at this point perks an eyebrow.
No, I have this friend called Nellis. Hold on, give me 1 second. I've written down details of the one-on-one I did with. I've got this friend called Tirmalin, who was hurt by some noble people, and I want to help. That wasn't you?
No.
God damn, I have too many notes.
That was in fact Nails, but
Hmm?
that was in fact Nails. Jim nods and says, "Well, most Dunmer have some story of some noble prick doing something that negatively impacted their lives, but you're not going to take the system down by murdering them one by one. More will just pop up in their place."
There's a limited number of they can't pop out new ones that fast.
They can adopt plenty.
Mm.
There's all of a sudden plenty of openings among house brothers and fathers, then there will be plenty of adoption happening to fill those ranks. You could get adopted right now.
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah. I mean, probably. I'm not going to though. All right. Well, I got some leads to talk to. Job to finish, but it was great to see you, Jube. What's next for you?
Well, if you asked me an hour ago, I'd say I was going to get bloody drunk on this coin, sleep it off, and fight someone else in the morning. But, I don't know, something about your passion is a little inspiring. We'll see. Safe travels.
We could always travel together if you like.
Perhaps, at least while you're in the city.
Okay. Cool. I'm so Gladius has had Gladius's mentor basically introduced a lot of his ideas by asking Gladius what he thought about stuff, about his own situation and while he was in the army basically. So Gladius had already started doing that with Jube a little bit when we were on the boat together, and I think he's gonna kind of pick up from there and try to introduce the Oath of the Common Man as something that Jube might be interested in, basically. May I roll persuasion, and then based on the results, persuasion. Yeah, +5. 24.
Sure. Yeah.
I rolled a 19 on the dice.
He sort of nods along and says, I spent far too much time involved in being the arm of petty political squabbles and, no, you're right. You're right. You're a bit of a fool, but you are right. That said, I don't know if I can follow the exact same path as you. I'm convinced by what you've said, but I'm no paladin. Oaths aren't quite what I do.
It can just be a philosophy to live by.
Indeed. I will think on what you said, and we'll see where my steps take me.
Yeah, you can take oaths without becoming a paladin. I'm just saying. And also because of the strange leveling in D&D, you can be a paladin without taking an oath.
He does sort of recite the oath as you say it. He is quite thoroughly convinced by what you're selling, but he will not become a paladin.
Yeah. I know you're trying to like
He's a wisdom build.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make him weaker for the next fight, you know. I'm trying to make his build shitty by converting him to paladin. Okay. Yay. Okay. Cool. I think that like Gladius is pretty teary-eyed when they part again. Like Gladius has no idea where his journey will take him, but and so he can't really be like, all right, let's meet again at this place and at that time. But like he's got faith that he and Jew will meet again. So, like,
as you part, Jew puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "You said you grew up as an Ashlander, so may Boethia guide your blade."
May Boethia guide your blade. I'm like, is Boethia's Daedra of what? Blades? Just blades, right? It's nothing problematic. It's just blades.
He wiggles his eyebrows and says, "Among other things." But he walks away.
I'm gonna roll religion. I got a -1, but I want a 10. Just the domains. what domains are?
Boethia, domain-wise, is associated with war, trickery, and let's see.
Is it another one of those that has sex as their or like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the violent kinky ones. Why are they?
More on the violence.
Okay, but they're, like all of the so many of the.
So especially among the Dunmer, Boethia is more about the war aspect, and literally a trickery aspect than the sex side of things. It's mostly outside of Morrowind that Boethia is a little bit more.
Is Boethia one of the 3 gods that give the triumvirate are channeling?
Yeah, that's your understanding of it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I rolled a 10. Should I write that down?
Sure, it's close enough.
Okay, cool. Boethia.
Boethia is one of the good Daedra, yes.
Oh, Okay.
That's basically what that means. Yeah. Good Daedra is the phrase. Also say
She's one of the good ones. Oh my god. Okay.
Here, he, but other places, she.
Okay. I'm just gonna write he, she.
Yeah.
Good Daedra, war, mainly
As well as trickery.
trickery.
Is there an order domain? I think he also would have that.
Okay. There, I think we don't need to make the spells or the subclass right, but there should be a sex domain for clerics in this setting.
Oh, for sure.
like based on just like the number of gods that are like a form of violence or assassination and sex, or like all types of violence and then a specific kinky type of sex. Like it's
Yeah, like Azura, knowledge, peace, and twilight.
okay. Hold on.
But Boethia, 100% war, trickery, and sex.
Azura, knowledge.
Peace and twilight.
Okay. And that's who Vivek is channeling.
Yeah. As well as, is there an art, beauty, maybe? Is there a beauty domain? If so, definitely Azura. It's a vain ass bitch.
Yeah. Wait. Knowledge. I wrote knowledge, beauty, peace, and
Twilight.
okay.
Twilight is really the main one.
Cool.
Mafala would probably.
I remember the name Mafala and being like, why is that another flavor of it's the assassination and sex yeah, cool.
Yeah. No, she's more about plots and Boethia is more about violence.
Okay. Plus plots. Cool.
So she's trickery primarily.
Okay.
But then also probably
War.
it's not a good assassination subclass.
It is the trickery domain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I turn back to Tirmalin and I say I'm sorry. I did not forget that you're gay. I remember his gay because I drew a little penis. Right, I remember his. I'm sorry I confused you with somebody else. I'm keeping track of a lot of things. I'm sure some nobles have wronged you at some point.
Well, yes, I just didn't particularly talk about it.
Hmm?
Somerset is a very unique place. And if you think that your house politics is complicated, then well, you should see. The Dunmer revel in chaos, but the Altmer have perfected levels of diplomacy and order and politicking that are only suitable to those who have hundreds of years to study it.
Okay, I think that it's not a great generalization to say that the Dunmer thrive on chaos, but I do fit that description, so not all of us, okay?
The
Cool.
Dunmer have a state-sanctioned assassins guild. It's a level of chaos that you'd never see in Somerset. No. Our assassins are illegal, just like any civilized society. Still present, though.
What about your law enforcement?
Well,
The ones with all of the access to the legal violence. Are they legal?
they're not really assassins, are they?
Well, I mean they are sometimes.
I suppose I never thought of it like that. And I certainly wouldn't be protected by them if I were to set my lily-covered foot back on the aisles. So perhaps you're right.
Let's go to the magic shop. A magic shop.
Okay. I will let you pick 4 items that you would like to roll on.
Okay.
And if you get at least a 15, then they're in stock.
Yay! Let me roll 4 d20s so that I know not to get my hopes up, because nothing above is going to be above 15. 16 and 20. I got two. I can get 2 items.
Okay. So, because the idea was to have you pick the 4 and then roll on each
Oh
one.
yeah.
So I'm gonna have you roll a d4 to see, like,
Sounds
on your
good.
4 items to see which one it is.
Sounds good. I'm gonna want to keep it to the ones I can afford right now.
While you're figuring that out.
Actually, I can stop the recording.
Yeah, my timer's about to go off.